Money's good, but man, you're on the hook every single month to do it. It can be very difficult. Okay, next thing is the big investment of time. Now, I'm lucky. I've got over 50 people in my office in Boise, Idaho that work for me. So they help me take a lot of this off. But if you work from home, especially by yourself, you're on the hook to write this content, create the CDs, do all this work by yourself, and it's a very big investment of time. Okay, and the other thing is that there's high attrition rates in continuity programs. The reality is most people will stay on a continuity program about 3 months at a time. So very high attrition rates. So even when you go through the whole process, you sell them, you've got about 3 months, and then they're gone. So you did a lot of work, and they're gone already. So these are some of the problems with continuity. And the other thing here is that when people, they cancel, as soon as cancel the continuity program, it's very, very difficult to get them to re-sign up for the continuity program again. Okay, they cancel for whatever reason, it's hard to get them back again. All right. And then the other thing is you can't just set up and walk it away. You have to set up, and then you have to keep running it and running it and running it and running it. So those are some of the problems with continuity. Oh, and the last one is really big, is that when you stop, it dies. When I decide I want to go train for the Olympics, it collapses. Okay? That's one of the problems with the normal continuity program. Okay, now the truth is that a micro-continuity program, this is the way to do it where it's easy money. Okay, this is really the secret behind the whole thing. Now, the first thing about micro-continuity program is that it's easy to set up. Okay, I don't set up any membership scripts. I don't set up anything. When somebody purchases the product, they land on a page. I ask them for their name and email address, just like a squeeze page, but it's a separate list. And I email them what they purchased every single week. Okay, no setting up. If you can set up an autoresponder script, you can run a micro-continuity program. That's all you have to do. Okay? Next thing is there's no pressure to create content every single month. What you do is you create the first week's content, the second week's content, the third week's content, the fourth week's content, as many months or many weeks as you want to do it. And because it's a micro-continuity program, as soon as it's all loaded up there, you're done. You can step away, and from that point forward, the lessons will be delivered without any effort, any extra work from your side. Okay, the next thing is that these are run during a finite period of time. It's not $50 a month for the rest of your life. It's not $30 a month for the rest of your life. It's $30 a month for 16 weeks, for 32 weeks, for 52 weeks, however long you want to extend your micro-continuity program. So when you're creating it, you say it's a 16-week program, you load up 16 messages, and you're done. You never have to create content ever again. See how powerful that is? You can step away from it. All right, the next thing is that there's not a big investment of time. Like I said, most of our students are getting these launched in a weekend. Okay, because you do not have to create all 16 weeks worth of content. You have to create 1 week worth of content. When that first week's worth is done, you sign up your very first member, you have 7 full days before you have to create your second week. Then you got 7 full days before you have to create your third week. And then 7 full days, and as soon as you get to the end of it, week 16 or 32, then you're done. You never create content again. You step away and go have fun. Okay, so you can realistically launch these in a weekend because you only have to create 1 week worth of content. If you create a membership site, you have to have a whole bunch of stuff, so when they log in, they're like, oh, there's a bunch of stuff here. With this, you create one lesson, you put it in the autoresponder, and you step away. And you have 7 full days from when the first person buys before you have to create the second one. Okay, a lot easier way to do it. Next thing is there's lower attrition rates. Okay, again, when someone signs up for $30 a month for the rest of their life, that's kind of overwhelming. But if it's $30 a month for the next 16 weeks, that's not that big a deal. That's 3 or 4 payments. And if you can pull them past the 3 payments you're trying to get them to do, okay, the average person is going to stay on a continuity for 3 months. If you can stay for 4 months, you just made 25% more money. If you can get them to stay for 6 months, you just doubled your income by doing it the micro-continuity way. Okay, and one of the things that we're doing with our micro-continuity programs that's powerful is we give them people carrots. We give them gifts at the end of the thing. So if you can stay on for 16 weweeks or 32 weeks, at the end of it, you're getting a certification, you're getting a gift or something in the mail, something we're going to give you. So these people are looking forward. They're okay with paying every single month because they know at the end of it they're getting some kind of gift, some kind of prize, some kind of something. Okay, so the average person stays a lot longer than a normal continuity program. Okay, very powerful. Next thing is that these things are so easy to knock out and set up. You can set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these things in a row. And somebody who cancels one membership site, like I told you before, with your normal continuity program, they're not joining again. But this one might be interested in that topic, or 3 or 4 topics. We have people who are on 4 or 5 continuity programs of ours at a time. Okay? We have people who cancel one, but then we upsell them the other one. Well, I understand the PPC micro-continuity program isn't fit for you, but how about our SEO one? Would you be interested in that? Oh, well, yeah, definitely. Okay? So you have the ability to bill people multiple times if they cancel one to get them on something else. I mean, right now, we've had over 20,000 people on our continuity program who have been canceled off our main one. Those 20,000 people are not going to re-sign up, but they might sign up for a different program or a different continuity program. Okay? And the last thing I love is you can set these things up and you can walk away. You put it in your weeks, you load it all up, and you're done. You step away, and all you have to do at that point forward is drive traffic. And when you stop, when you die, when you retire, when you go train for the Olympics, when you do whatever it is you want to do, you play with your kids, it keeps running. Okay? When you die, your kids can run your micro-continuity sites. When they die, their kids can run them. And they can keep running forever and ever and ever without any extra effort from your part. Okay? So the next question is, where do you get the content for these sites? Okay, a couple things. First thing, anyone here who's done teleseminar series? I mean, David Fry talked a lot about those. Take your old teleseminar series and line them up in a microcontinuity program. If you've done 10, 15, 20 teleseminars, you already have 20 weeks worth of content. Load it up, and you've got your thing done. If you've done a seminar like this, if you have videotape, film, or anything of the old seminars you've done, old footage, old product you tried to put together, take that stuff and line them up in a microcontinuity program, and you can launch it. Okay? Next thing is take your current products. What we do quite often is we take our home study courses, we pull out a piece for the free plus shipping, we pull out different videos out of it, line it up in the weekly training, and we've got it all done. So I don't have to recreate anything. I just take what I already have, repiece it, move it around, and boom, I've got a microcontinuity program. Next thing is buying other people's content. I've been buying a whole bunch of, one of the funny things about internet marketing, people will launch a product, they get a whole bunch of traffic, a whole bunch of sales, and then they forget about it. They have ADD. We all, as internet marketers, we have ADD, and they leave. And they launch another product, and then they stop selling, and they go to the next one. And all these old products back here that these guys have launched and made a whole bunch of money with that are just sitting there dead, I'm going right now actively buying all these little companies, taking their content, restructuring them into a microcontinuity site, and launching them. I'm going to sitepoint.com and buying little businesses, creating little microcontinuity programs. I was talking to Ray Perry yesterday. Her son has this course on eBay that I've been wanting to buy forever. He's got all the content done. He hasn't done anything with it. And I just kind of ruined my secret. I didn't really tell her what I was doing. But I asked if I could buy his site because I wanted to create a microcontinuity site out of it and launch it and make a whole bunch of money for the rest of my life off it. Okay? Other people have content out there. Other people launch products that are dead. Go to ClickBank, scroll to the very, very end of it, because they're all ranked on how many sales are coming. Go to the very end, guys, who aren't making any sales, and say, dude, I'll give you $100 for your website. And they're like, all right, sweet, it's more than I made last year. Okay? It's not that hard. What I'm paying for most of these sites, you guys wouldn't believe me if I told you. I just bought a guy who ran a print newsletter for a year and a half, and he let it just kind of die. I bought the whole company from him, the sales letter, the front-end offer, and a year and a half worth of print newsletters for under $5,000, and we're launching it in a couple weeks. So as a microcontinuity program. So very, very easy. Okay, microcontinuity system. This is what it looks like. If you were to whiteboard it out, I wish I had a whiteboard here, but if you were to whiteboard it out, this is what it looks like. Okay? I'm walk through all the different pieces of that right now with you guys. Okay? So the first thing is called the free video squeeze page. Okay, this is very, very simple. And if you guys try to overcomplicate this, I'm going to come out there and I'm going to kick you because it's not very difficult. I promise someone here is going to try to overcomplicate it. This is how it works. This is the piece of the whiteboard, is that very first piece here. Okay? You create a squeeze page like this. And this is what the headline has to say. And if you deviate from this headline, you're trying way too hard. It needs to be free video reveals the number one secret to blank. What's your number one secret? Free video reveals the number one secret to blank. Okay, so this product right here, free video reveals the number one secret to shooting a potato 50 yards further than your friends. Okay, anyone here ever shot a potato gun? Anyone ever bought my product, how to make a potato gun? Okay, this is the headline. Do not deviate from that headline. I promise you guys are going to try to be all like a good copywriter and try to add discovers and who else wants and all this kind of stuff. Don't do it. This thing works. Free video reveals the number one secret to blank. That's all you need to do. Okay, do not deviate from that. So step number 1 is your headline. Okay, step number 2 is you need to have a video. And in your video, there's a very simple script you need to follow. Do not deviate from this script. The script works every single time. If you try to deviate from it, you're going to screw it up. If you follow it, you're going to make a whole bunch of money. This is how it works, okay? There's 4 questions you need to answer on your free video. Who are you? What do you have? Why do they need it? And how can they get it? Okay, so if you come to this page, you see, hi, my name is Russell Brunson. This is Nathan Plone. We have a free video revealing how you that reveals the number one secret of how you can shoot a potato 50 yards further than your friend. That's what we have. Okay? Why do you need it? The reason why you need this is because if you're shooting potatoes with your buddies and their guns are shooting farther than yours, they're going to beat you up. Okay? That's why they need it. Then how do you get it? All you have to do to get this free video, put your name and email address in the form right here, and you'll get the free video. That's it. Okay? Who wants to be a volunteer and try this out for me? First one up here gets to be the volunteer.